Okay, so now I'm going to mix the cards again and get inside of, do my best to channel the future based on Melissa Gates, who has set up a foundation. She set up her own organization to fight for women's rights. So let's see what will be her effect on the election. Such a good question. And yes, of course, she's supporting Kamala. Melissa Gates, what will be the effect of your organization fighting for women's rights in the United States and the election? Right there. Ooh. Wow. That's a really good card. I mean, this is the soul journey that we're all on. This would be the election, I think. Something new, something strong. Oh, yeah, women that don't want what we've been offered. That's interesting. Okay. Okay. So, let's see. Well, I think what I'm getting here, I think we've got Trump in here. Yeah, okay, because we have to remember my question was the effects on the election. Her effects, the effects of her organization on the election. So, I think that her foundation and the money that she's provided, that she's put into the foundation, I get the feeling it's a lot of money. And you know what else? I'm this is a weird just hit like off to the side. I'm wondering if this is Mackenzie Scott, you know, the one that was married to Jeff Bezos, which they created Amazon together. And so she's a multi-billion. I think she's got like almost 40 billion, but she's given away a lot already. And I get the feeling that she might be supporting her. But how it will affect the election, this is a soul journey that I think it will live beyond the election. And I think it has the power to change things up in SCOTUS. And I think this is also all the legal problems that Trump has. I think it brings in more security for expectant women and women who are feeling helpless now. There's something that Melissa Gates is doing that shows that Trump is an enemy, that he's dangerous, a dangerous enemy, and that he's just been cheating, right? And because these cards night together, and she's got documentation. They're getting together documentation. Now, it could also be new messages that are coming out, like ads and things like that. She could be heavily invested in ads. So, opening up the reading, she's really concerned about these dangerous enemies that are like hiding and just trying to deceive the public. And so she doesn't like that helplessness that it puts everyone in. But and especially pregnant women or women who might want to be pregnant, what it does to their health if they can't. I mean, like imagine if you. I mean, my goodness, just imagine being pregnant and you find out it's an ectopic pregnancy, and if you don't get that taken care of, you can die. This is the kind of thing, that she's really, looks to me like she's fighting for. She wants to create this stability, and then this has to do with, the Dobbs decision that took away women's rights. I mean, but right here, these, the new children. And now that we've been through, a couple years of this, more than 2 years of the Roe v. Wade being overturned in almost, I think there's 16 or 17 states where it's just really dangerous for women. All these, babies are being stillborn. So the infant mortality rate has gone up. Reading the Four Corners, I would say she's really focused on the family and security. And she's very concerned about, and this would be Trump and his crazy, like if he were to get in the White House again, she's very concerned about that. And her effect on the election is to restrict crazy people like Trump being in charge. And all of these cards sneaking up behind Trump tells me he'll be restricted from ever getting back in the White House, and his reputation and his ability to negotiate legally is shot. Yeah, that's interesting. So the journey we're all on is to support with the vote, and she's doing that. That's how she's spending her money, is to get media out there, and to spend money on media to get that out there, and then to create that change so that the election isn't stolen. That's interesting. I think what I want to do, because I can see it, we can just see the money and all of that going in, and her doing everything she can to support. I think what I should do is, let me use the Lennies real quick and get a whole different perspective that way. Oh, and I think I'll use this one. This one's the Gilded Reverie, but also by Cheryl Marchetti. Okay. It's the same question. How will her foundation affect women's rights in the United States? What would be her effects on the election and women's rights, in the United States? Ooh, deep resources. Yeah, she is resourced. We have success. Maybe success over loss? Movement. Laws. I'm going to read that as laws. This is her. And also women. Over time, she's the bridge that can make a clear, well, this could be harvest as well. Let's see. Let's keep going. Oh, clearing out the religious dogma, the religious evangelical Taliban kind of a thing, you know? Okay. Now, the snake, I just got a weird hit that I've never gotten before with that, but I'm seeing it as like, you know, reproductive there, like the Scorpio. And then here's the guy. We know Trump doesn't look like that, but that, you know, came through. She has control there. She's successful in a very complicated situation where, you know, here it is, the complicated betrayal, abusive, Putin's puppet, spewing Putin's hatred, and then all this, you know, evangelical extreme to have, you know, to have religion and the government in our reproductive rights. No. So she's a key figure. She's very important in minimizing Trump and minimizing, you know, like Putin's plan. That's right there. And then the resources she has, she's using it to build a bridge to move us forward. This is painful for her to even have to spend money this way to, you know, you could imagine that she probably would rather spend the money building something for kids and for women and for, you know, it's something really constructive rather than having to spend money to defeat this fill in the blanks. Right? That's what all that's about. But she's looking forward to even more resources, creating new laws. Social media is on her side. All of us together, all the interactions, there's a lot, there will be a lot of deep resources and support there. And that will just continue to build and build and build. It will repeat. A lot of money. You know what? She just might find the way to bring money in. I mean, if she set up her own organization, I would imagine she's spending her money to get the organization set up, but then imagine she would take donations, right? The whole situation has to do with bringing in peaceful, wise opportunities that create success. And maybe we can just read this as a type of transformation that continues to move forward, but it minimizes him, minimizes Trump, and any of these evangelical, you know, religious right, whatever, extreme religion, which just totally goes against what it's really about. But anyway, so we've got health here, health, fertility. You know, the lilies is a card of fertility and maturity and wisdom. So, and this is, you know, in her DNA. This is her organization. Right here, you know, the organization, all the different branches of the organization, the tree of life, literally, you know, you've got the Kabbalah right there. I almost pronounced it like Kamala. That's funny. So, so there you go. This is framing it in, and there's a lot of wise people that want to donate money that way. And then from there over to this corner, I think it bites him in the you-know-what, and that's it. She wants to put an end to this religious dogma. And she knows that he is super guilty and he's super dangerous. And so that she's an important part in smacking that down, minimizing that, because he's toxic and she knows it. And she's the bridge to creating new laws. You're getting Roe v. Wade back. Yeah. And then as far as the vote, this would be our voting card here. And voting on new laws. Maybe this is the end to the hidden laws that Project 2025 is trying to bring through. This could be hidden secret documents, and yeah, and that reinforces that message there. That's interesting. What she has on her mind, which she doesn't have total control over yet, but she's doing her best. But she wants to end, this abuse. So it looks pretty good to me, honestly. But thanks so much, Hazel, for the question. It looks good. But it looks like she kind of does it behind the scenes. I don't know. We'll just have to keep an eye on her. I'm so glad you brought the question up because I had no idea. But yeah, I'm happy. Okay, thank you. Bye.